through March into April, we've been harvesting all the greens that was growing inside of the yard. I'm just telling you, this food forest was blooming like crazy. Everything was coming up in abundance. Look at all those greens growing over there. Look at all those greens. Instead of harvesting the head of the cabbage leaves at the end of the season, we harvest the leaves all the way up until the end of the season, and then we harvest the cabbage head. As much as it would be picture perfect for Instagram or posting it up for the friends, this is a sustainability issue, okay? We are trying to grow to eat. So instead of saving it for the end, we actually got to eat this food, man. Planted this celery last year, I think in December, and it finally started to actually grow somewhat in February throughout March. Wild onion, warrior onion, whatever you want to call it. The one that keeps growing back, that's the one that she's cutting right now, and we always have onions ready. Endless strawberries grew in April. I was so busy, I forgot to make this video. I was just eating strawberries, man. Had a ton of white daikon radish growing here. And I swear to you, man, this entire thing is edible. I'm talking from the beginning to the end of it. Check that quick 1-day harvest right there. You checking it out? If you like anything like that, just know it's easy to grow. It didn't take me long to do it either. Incredibly easy to harvest. You just put your hand down and pull them up, okay? As long as you put it in proper soil, radish is one of the easiest to grow things and the easiest to harvest things. Please bear in mind, even if you don't get a huge white daikon radish, all the leaves on this is actually edible, okay? This entire plant is edible. Okay, Mr. Not That Famous. Okay, Nico, you say it's edible, but does it taste good? Yes, it actually does taste good. I tend to just rip the greens right off of the plant and eat it just like that. No washing, nothing. So I don't know how well you want to take my advice, but I think it tastes great. This was just the harvest at the beginning of April. And again, this is just 1 day. Everything in this picture regrows except for the radish if you take the entire radish out of the ground. Now we have room for some tomatoes and cucumbers to grow in this area. Some nefarious slugs showed up in April thinking they was about to eat all my strawberries. Not happening, okay? Not happening. Had to bag them up, had to glove up. I'm telling you, had to get protection. If you want to steal my idea of putting strawberries in mesh bags, go ahead. Steal my idea of putting strawberries in mesh bags. I just hope all the slugs that trying to get to yours die. 2 weeks later, a lot has changed. Raspberries super ripe. The cucumber plants themselves are growing pretty large, but we haven't gotten any actual cucumbers yet. But once they start, I know they don't stop. The tomatoes tray coming in abundance. Don't say nothing bad about it. As a matter of fact, put some hearts in the chat for the tomatoes. I ain't trying to hear nothing else. Put some hearts in the chat. The potatoes started to grow. Like, check it out right here. These are the potatoes growing. Swiss chard got harvested like 3 times. It stay bussin'. Cabbage has been harvested, I think, twice now. Yeah, and lettuce a couple times. All the non-heat tolerant plants started to bolt, including the celery. So yeah, might have to plant some more celery in like, what, December or November? We're gonna do it again. Sweet peppers also busting. You see that? You see that? Bussin'. I also put the peaches in a mesh bag so that no bugs could bury themselves into the peaches and ruin my harvest, you know what I'm saying? Got a ridiculous amount of blackberries all coming in at once. I'm hoping this is enough to feed everybody, you know what I'm saying? All the blackberries. 2 of my grapevines are over here. It's kind of hard for you to see the grapes growing, but there's some grapes growing on these grapevines right here, okay? This is one of my mandarin oranges. They're all awake right now and growing. My lemon tree's flowers looking as beautiful as it should be. These are my taro roots. It produces these elephant ear plants. But like, it's a tropical plant, but it survived that crazy winter we had. The sweet potatoes are producing slips as we speak. Then we have the blueberries, just pretty much being blueberries for real. My kale and sage is growing right next to it. But listen, the sage is taking over, okay? The kale is having a hard time with all that sage chilling. Currently raining, not too hard, but it's still raining. We'll get back to you with another update next month.